welcome or welcome back to my YouTube channel. So sorry for disappeared for so long because I'm busy on like my physical class and this and that and my personal life and stuff. But yeah, I'm back. Okay, I will be back. Okay, so now I'm doing Kedah because you guys left like 50 days to SPM. So I'm doing Kedah State Paper 2021, Paper 1. Okay, so yep. So if you continue watching, it will be my live class. Okay, see you. Bye bye, and good luck for your SPM. Okay, annyeong. So guys, today I'm doing Kedah Paper 1. Okay, my dear. So the answer is still inside the folder lah. Okay, so we are doing Kedah Paper 1. Okay, I want to tell you guys, Kedah, I already analyzed the whole. I already analyzed the state paper because you guys want me to analyze, right? Then out of all the state paper, I want to say this year's state paper, almost every state, their standard is almost the same. Only got some of the state paper like way too easy, but other than that, all of them is around there. Okay, but this Kedah Paper 1 is really quite hard because the paper. Overall question, you need to use your brain to think. And most important thing is, what I say? Most important thing is, this Kedah Paper 1, the answer got a lot of problem. So that is the reason, that is the main reason why I'm doing this paper. Because I scared that you do yourself, and then you look at the answer, you don't really understand the answer. And then, my dear, you don't know. I spent half of the time to try to analyze like why the answer like that. Okay, my dear, they make so many mistake. Okay, so yeah, that's why I'm doing Kedah Paper 1. So Jason, you already done this Kedah Paper 1? You done it? So guys, okay, so shall we? Guys, can I start from these particular questions? Can you guys flip, go to page 26. I want to start from here. Your school teacher done it, Jason? No? Never mind. So guys, shall we? Okay, let's get started now, my dear. Try your best to answer me, okay? So write faster, okay? Oh, okay, Angel. So guys, let's do it. Question 14, okay? This starting very easy one, okay? Today I scared not enough time, so you better faster answer me, okay? So question 14, they say, given that y equivalent to x over 2x minus 1, show later on, write the word show now. Show that dy dx equals to this. Can anyone tell me why dy dx? Quite obvious, this question is under form what? Chapter what? Y dy dx. Very good, Jali and Kachala. Form 5, chapter 2, my dear. So isn't it y become dy dx? Isn't it quite obvious under differentiation? Under differentiation, isn't it, is form 5, chapter 2. So guys, let's start to differentiate. Oh, because no, differentiate is times and minus 1. Guys, these questions, can I straight away times and minus 1 and straight away differentiate it? Very good, Charlotte. No. Why? Because guys, I got 2x. Can you see one on top, one at the bottom? And very good, Charlotte. They are divide relation. If they're times relation, you guys should be using UV. If they're divide relation, you guys should be using U over V. Not chain rule, is U over V, my dear. So the U over V formula look like this. V du dx minus U dv dx over V squared. So guys, this is how the formula look like. This formula is not provided in SPM. Please memorize it, okay? So let's start to differentiate it. So why differentiate it? We call it dy dx. The first thing I need is V. I highlight for you, yeah? So V, UV, the V is the bottom one. Isn't it 2x minus 3? Times what? Times du dx. What is du dx? Du dx is differentiate your U. Your U is the purple color one, which is x. So du dx will be differentiating the x. So this x, nothing there is power 1. Nothing in front is 1. So 1 times 1 is 1. Power minus 1, no more x. Isn't it du dx is 1? Then continue minus U. U is what? The purple color one, which is x. And then continue times dv dx. dv dx is the blue color one, that is v. But you want dv dx, you must individually differentiate it. 1 times 2, 2. Power minus 1, no more x. And number differentiate 0. Isn't it getting a 2 there? Don't forget to divide by v squared. So your v is the blue color one, which is 2x minus 3. But obviously they want v squared. So add a bracket with a square. So I think, oh, you guys understand, just the formula say they want what? Just sub what lah. So my dear, 2x minus 3, if you guys times 1 is 2x minus 3, negative 2 times x is negative 2x. The denominator, I know I can expand it, but no one will expand it when you guys always continue write bracket square. So 2x minus 2x, no more 2x. Do you guys realize this is your final answer for dy dx? And that. Most important, look at this answer and look at the answer they want you to show. Do they look exactly the same? I think yes. Isn't it proudly write the word show? That. Guys, everyone okay or not? This speed, this concept, the speed okay, because today's speed will be like that, okay? And guys, today I will extra tell you where is the marks come from. So this question worth 2 marks, correct, my dear? So when you guys look at this, or you thought you already get 2 marks, right? But no. Actually, only the dy dx part that you already sub-correcting inside, that part they give you 1 mark. Other part, no marks. Nowadays, you will realize all the questions, you need to write a lot of things, only can get that little marks. That's why you guys always have not enough time to do the paper. So that's why you must write faster, okay? So you must be very confident, to be honest. So guys, this is only 1 mark, but the question say 2 marks, oh. Why got 2 marks, oh? Because this question still got the second part. So next they say find this. Guys, this symbol means what? Integrate. So this question not only got chapter 2, but mixed with chapter 3 lah. So guys, they want me to integrate 1 over bracket 2x minus 3 square dx. Okay, guys, they want me to find this one. Okay, can all of you guys answer me? Now they want me to integrate this one, huh? Can I integrate like straight away? Can I straight away integrate this? Very good, Ayana. No, guys, why no? All of you listen, okay? If the questions are, they never have anything in front, they just ask this, you just integrate straight away. But if they ask you to integrate this, and before you integrate, they're giving you some other information, normally you will rely on the information they pre-provide you. So don't tell me you're using integrate. If you integrate it, the answer won't be the same as the one you refer to the questions. So guys, you guys should refer back to the questions. So if you guys refer back to the question, you just need to understand the question. So can anyone tell me why actually how to become dy dx? Like they give me a y, they give me a dy dx. Of course, I must try to understand this lah. So why how to become dy dx? Very good, Anu. Why become dy dx? Isn't it? It's always differentiate. So I differentiate y, I will get dy dx. Then may I know how dy dx come back to y? Very good, Kylie. Isn't it? I will integrate. So guys, it's a fact, it's a fact that if I differentiate this, I will get this. Just now I already show it, right? And then it's a fact that if I integrate this, I will get this, correct? So this fact, I always ask my student to write a statement out. You don't just understand it, you write it out. So many past year always came out something like that. So you want to know how to solve this kind of question, you must know how to write it out. So I always teach you guys how to write, my dear. So you see, integrate is this symbol. Correct? I know if I integrate the right side one, I will always get the left side one. So isn't it you guys should be able to write this row out? Make sense? You see, I'm writing this row with any knowledge? No, it's pure just understanding. I understand that I integrate dy dx, I will get the y. So I know I integrate this, I will get that. Then I just write it out. No need to understand anything, just write it out. Can you guys see that? And usually, these kind of questions, after you write it out, you will always realize the one that you wrote and the one they asked always look almost the same. Almost already, my dear. So almost the same. Then how do you guys make them exactly the same? Can anyone tell me what is blocking me there? Very good, Charlotte, the negative 3. So can anyone tell me, I think negative 3 is the only part that different with the top. Then what can you guys do for the negative 3? Very good, Jason, my dear. Remember, you guys learned it before. This is integration. Whenever there are a times divide relation, isn't it you guys are allowed to move it out? So remember, times divide always can move it out. Of course, it's times divide the number lah, okay? So guys, if I move it out negative 3, nothing to put on top, you guys gonna put a 1. Can you guys see it, my dear? So times divide always can move it out. Remember, if they are plus minus, it's not move it out. Plus minus, you must separate, okay? But times divide always you guys can move it out. So guys, once I move it out, do you guys realize that the one that you want to find is exactly there already? It's just that the negative 3 is blocking you lah. So what can you guys do for the negative 3? Easily the negative 3, you guys can move it over to the right side. How do you guys move it over? Nothing in between is a times. Times move it over is divide. Please understand that the other side also got a divide, but still you want to divide, right? So always remember, you are divide. You want to go over and still divide. Then make the original divide, and the brand new added divide, there will always be a times relation. So your original divide is still there. Your added divide is just beside of the original divide. Okay? So my dear, just like that, done. Do anyone remember integrate? What I forget to write for this integrate? Very good, Jeffrey, plus C. Do you remember that whenever it have no number to sub, isn't it integrate must write plus C? Just like that. So you guys can see the answer at the back is wrong. This is the correct answer. That. Second blue line. Cannot, Charlotte. So guys, I tell you where is the marks. You must be getting this to get the 1 marks. Can Charlotte? I don't understand. Teacher, can I times the -3 with the bracket? Can. You want to open bracket, right? Can. Guys, Scott, expand or not expand doesn't matter. It is totally fine. So far, everyone okay, not this speed, and then now just like that, you only get 2 marks, okay? Can, Very good. Let's go on, yeah? Question B. So guys, B, they say what? Read for you guys, Diagram 14 shows a pond such that water volume is maximum. Guys, this is a pond, a column. So this column is not a swimming pool. Swimming pool usually bottom is a rectangle, right? So the deepness is the same. But this one you guys can see is the column. So the column is actually from shallow to deep and then be shallow back. Okay, my dear. So this is how the shape look like. Next, they say here, given that the gradient function at A is 2x minus 4. May I know? I just read the first sentence. What is the very important keyword that you guys can see that? Keyword. Very good, Nadia. Very good, Zamil. Isn't it the word gradient function? Anyone remember when you guys see the word gradient function, what do it represent? Very good, Felicia. Gradient function always represent dy dx. I taught this a lot of time already. You guys should memorize this already. Gradient function, gradient of curve, gradient of tangent, always we call it dy dx. So the moment they tell me gradient function is 2x minus 4, they try to tell me dy dx is 2x minus 4. Okay, you must be able to write this out to survive through these questions, okay? So next they say y. Y represent the depth of the pool and x is the width of the pond measured from the pool. Guys, I know you want to straight away start, but can I analyze for you first? Can anyone tell me? They say y is the depth of the pool, x is the width of the pond. May I know from this sentence what they try to tell you? Y is the depth of the pool, x is the width of the pond. What they try to tell you? Charlotte answer is correct. Yi Huan is correct. Okay, all of you guys listen to me, okay, my dear. See, all of you listen up. You must understand, nowadays, right, at Maxwell, they like to come out those diagram that is a real object. But real object in MX, we couldn't count. When we want to count, they must have a scale. So if they want to be a scale, whenever you see this original object thing, they should actually draw inside where? They should actually draw inside a Cartesian plane. So these questions, do they draw the diagram inside a Cartesian plane? No, they didn't. So if they didn't draw inside Cartesian plane, then what should you do? You should draw in yourself. How do you guys draw in yourself? That means you should put the correct x-axis, correct y-axis. Then where should I put the x-axis? Where should I put the y-axis? That's why the question give you this sentence. So first, can anyone tell me? They say y is the depth of the pool. Can anyone tell me why is the depth of the pool? So may I know from this sentence, they try to tell you what? X-axis or y-axis? Very good, Nicole. X-axis. All of you guys, listen to me. All of you guys spam me y. You guys think it's y is because you feel like, oh, teacher, they say y, so it's y-axis. It's not. It's x-axis. You know why x-axis? Look up. Whenever they say y is the depth of the pool, isn't it pool when you want to see the depth? Isn't it is based on the floor, correct? If this is the floor, isn't it the depth of the pool is based on the floor and counting downwards, correct, my dear? So do you realize that y is the depth of the pool? They try to tell you the horizontal line. And horizontal line is what? The x-axis is not the y-axis. So from this sentence, I know the x-axis is on the floor. Easily, this is the x-axis. Can you guys see that? Then from here, only you guys can see the depth of the pool. Can you see that? Next sentence, can anyone tell me? X is the width of the pond measured from the pool. From this sentence, they try to tell you x-axis or y-axis. Yes, depth, Prisha, deepness. Very good, Zerling, y-axis. Can anyone tell me where is the y-axis that? Is it in the middle? Very good, Kachala, is not in the middle because they say x is the width of the pond measured from the pole. So guys, if they measure from the pole, don't you feel like that means your y-axis should located on the pole? Then only you can start there and count one. Makes sense, correct, my dear? So isn't it like that? I know, oh, this is the y-axis, this is the x-axis. Because your height will actually counted from the floor onwards. From the y-axis, they will count it right side. That is the width of the pond. And from the deep depth of the pole, they will start from the floor and count it downwards. Isn't it like that? You guys got the x-axis and y-axis, correct? I know you guys will straight away start, but can I know this particular curve I think quite obvious these questions. The key is the curve lah, correct? So this particular curve, can anyone tell me any point they touch? I want the coordinate that the curve will touch. Coordinate. Hey, thank you, Amberlyn. The first one, this one, 0, 0. I don't think you guys have any problem of telling me 0, 0. Isn't it the curve exactly touch the origin? Hello, origin 0, 0 lah. Other than that, thank you, Triana. Isn't it this one is 4, 0? Don't tell me 0, 4. I got so many people spam me 0, 4. But another 0, 4 is 4, 0, my dear. This is 0. The width side is 4. So isn't it on here, this spot is 4. So your x-intercept, so your y is 0. Isn't it 4, 0, correct? 0, 0, 4, 0. Is there any other coordinate? Very good, City. Guys, look carefully. Don't tell me 2, 0. For those who say 2, 0, I don't understand. I'm talking about the curve, my dear. So the curve where got here? The curve actually is this spot, correct, my dear? So this is 0, this is 4. Isn't it in between of that? It must be 2. So that's why this x is 2. For those who say 2, 4, you know why you're wrong. Because your deepness, you are at the bottom of the x-axis. What x-axis? If you're at the bottom of the x-axis, even though 4 meter, isn't it should be negative 4? Can Joel? So isn't it the coordinate will be 2, negative 4? So guys, it's 2, negative 4, not negative 2, my dear. So this is the 3 coordinate. So all of you guys understand so far? Can okay, guys. Then everything well prepared already. Let's start from B1. B1, they say what? Find the equation of curve for the base of the pond. So good, guys, look, they want to find equation of curve for what? For the base of the pond. So you guys can look at the column. Isn't it the base of the pond exactly form you a curve, correct? So now they exactly want to find the equation of this particular curve. So guys, how do I find the equation for this particular curve? Can I ask you guys some basic? Can anyone tell me straight line equation, we always call it what? Straight line equation, we always call it what? Very good, Aparna. Y equals to mx plus c. Then can anyone tell me curve leh? Curve, we always call it what? Curve, we always call it what? Very good, Wei Xin. Ax squared plus bx plus c. Can anyone tell me actually in front of this thing is what? In front of ax squared plus bx plus c. Very good, Jie Shuang is y. Guys, it's not 0, okay? 0 is general form. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about equation. So equation usually in front is y, or you guys can call it fx lah. So this question, they want to find equation of curve. So I straight away know the equation of curve starting is y or fx or something like that. So that means you want to find y now. So please don't tell me y equals 0, y equals negative 4, or y equals 0. No, I don't want a number. I want an equation. So what equation I have already, my dear? I already have the equation for dy dx. So I already got the dy dx equation. Then how to from dy dx go back to y? Oh? Very good, Priya. You guys already learned since A lah, my dear. Y become dy dx, differentiate. Dy dx come back to y, integrate. So you guys want to find the y, isn't it just integrate your dy dx? So your dy dx, isn't it 2x minus 4? Let's just integrate it. So remember, integrate is power plus 1 and then divide. This one is power 1. 1 plus 1 is 2, divide by 2. The negative 4, I don't see any x there. I think it's x power 0. 0 plus 1, isn't it 1 over 1? So the whole process just plus 1 divide, and don't forget, there's no number to sub. You guys must write plus c. But guys, is this the final equation? No. Use pure. Can also Kachala, but Kachala, you must understand that whenever you're using general form, like you're using roots to get the answer, right? Like x minus 0 and x minus 4, maybe you will get x squared minus 4x. But the problem is sometimes there's an a in front. So if there's an a in front, you couldn't get it back. But if I'm using integration, I will get it back. So my answer will be more accurate compared to yours. Because you're using roots to get back the answer, you can only get the simplest form answer, unless you remember to write an a in front. But for so many years of teaching, I know students always forget that. So that's the reason using integration is the best. And some more, this question already give you dy dx. Why not straight away using it? Isn't it easier? Can Kachala? Can Chongshen? Okay, but this is what I will teach lah. Can Kachala and Chongshen? Guys, when you ask the questions, if I answer already, you must answer me fast, because if not, I will waste time just waiting for your answer where I already answer you. Chongshen, okay? Very good. So guys are already getting this, but please don't stop here. Remember these questions, I want a curve equation. A curve equation don't have the alphabet C or another. So the C normally how you guys find out. Very good, Ayana. You guys will always sub any coordinate. So this curve literally got passes through these three coordinate, correct? You fancy which one, you sub which one, guys. I don't fancy any of them because I look at it, I already know. I already know my y-intercept is actually very good, Rishi. My y-intercept is actually 0. So isn't it, that means the equation will be y equals to x squared minus 4x, and the c no need to write at all. So guys, let me show you the marks. You integrate, you guys getting 1 marks. You write this answer, you guys getting 1 marks. And just like that, getting 2 marks. Okay, now my dear? So guys, already getting 2 marks, but there's another 1 marks. Where is the 1 marks? Because they still have B2. Continue read. B2, they say Ahmad. Ahmad swam 3.5 meters from the pole. So guys, do you guys realize that Ahmad start to swim? So Ahmad start to swim from where? From the pole. So Ahmad swim to where? Swim to 3.5 meters. So I don't think he actually swim the whole pond because the whole pond is until 4 meters. So 3.5 meters, I think is around here, somewhere near to 4, but it's right in front a bit, correct? So he swim there until there. Okay, that's what they try to say. Then next, they say, find the vertical distance. Vertical is something straight, standing straight. Find the vertical jarak. Distance is jarak in meter of Ahmad to the bottom of the pool at that time. Can anyone tell me, when you read like that, right? May I know the Ahmad, do Ahmad swim downwards? Like that. Very good, Wei Xin. No, because if you understand the questions, you should realize that they want to find the distance from Ahmad to the pool. So I don't, to the bottom of the pool. So I don't think Ahmad swim down, okay? Ahmad should swim on the surface of the water. So I think Ahmad swim like that, okay? So if Ahmad swim like that, isn't it, that means Ahmad now is on top of the surface of the water, correct? So this is Ahmad position, and now they want to find the vertical distance, the jarak, from Ahmad to the bottom of the swimming pool. So the bottom, no, the bottom of the pond. So the bottom of the pond is not here, my dear. We are talking about on that part. On that part, the bottom of the pond, isn't it, is more shallow, correct? So isn't it, they want to find the distance from here to here. So now you guys should know that Ahmad is actually on 0, the height of 0. So if you want to know the jarak, isn't it, you guys should be finding the height of the bottom of the pond, correct? Then can anyone tell me, how do I find the height of the bottom of the pond? Very good, Jie Xiang. Guys, don't you realize that means you just need to find the coordinate for this point, since this point is on the curve, correct? So this point, you guys already know the width is 3.5. That means you guys already know the x is 3.5. You just don't know the y. So finding the y is not a problem. It's not like you don't have the equation. You guys already have the equation that just now you guys found yourself. Isn't it? Can sub inside and then press calculator to get the y answer out. So if you guys press yourself, isn't it 3.5 square minus 4 bracket 3.5? Are you guys getting the answer? Negative 1.75. So I know, if my width is 3.5 under the curve, I know my y should be negative 1.75. So can anyone tell me what is the distance from Ahmad to the bottom of the pool? Very good, Charlotte and Prisha. So guys, that means I'm actually on 0 and the pool bottom is negative 1.75. So that means the jarak is 1.75 meter. You don't write negative anymore. Whose distance will write negative, my dear, correct? So it's just 1.75 meter. So you guys getting 1.75 meter, you guys getting 1 marks. Done. So far, so good, everyone. Understand every bit I try to say? Yes, okay. Good, my dear. Listen, okay. Oh, guys, listen, Yes, Jahong, they will give you. So guys, listen to me, okay? For those who say, teacher, vertex form can or not, intercept form can or not, can. As long as you guys can get the answer, teacher will accept that, okay, my dear? No worries, because it's the same thing that can get back the answer, okay? But guys, before I do the next one, I already get 5 marks, right? Before I continue C, okay, I want to ask you guys this, because I taught you guys before and they came out a lot, so I need you guys basic to be very, very strong, okay? So can you guys focus on this? I taught you guys before, I remember in November class, okay? So can anyone tell me the easiest thing first? Straight line called y equals to mx plus c, right? Can anyone tell me the c stand for what? The c always means what? Very good, Priya. The c is always the y-intercept, right? Y-intercept is a point on the y-axis, that one called y-intercept. Then can anyone tell me m stand for what? Very good, Mimi. M is always the gradient. Can anyone tell me gradient actually means what? Upper magnitude gradient. Very good, Jali. Isn't it gradient is always represent the steepness level on the line? I always ask you guys, but I want to continue ask. Look at this straight line. Can anyone tell me this straight line, the gradient will be what? Very good, Zenling, positive. From your point of view, isn't it, is going up from the left side going up to the right side, correct, my dear? Going up gradient is definitely positive. This one, very good, Lavinia. This one is negative. This one, very good, Nicole. This one is kosong. Horizontal line gradient is always 0. This one, very good, Junwei. This one is always undefined, which is infinity lah. Okay, this is whatever you guys know, right? So straight line, I don't think is your problem. Your problem is curve. So guys, curve, let me explain one by one. Can anyone tell me C first? C stand for what? Very good, Kylie. I think this one very easy. The C is again the y-intercept. Like I repeat again now. Y-intercept is the point on the y-axis. That one is the y-intercept, correct? So that one is always the same. Then can anyone remember what do A represent? What do A represent? Hey, Kylie one is good. Okay, because listen to me. The A represent the shape. So the shape is very depends on positive, negative, right? So positive is happy face, negative is sad face, right? But that is not enough. Because it's not just happy or sad. Because even your A is positive, but your A, right, maybe the number is very big, very small, and it affects the shape also. So what kind of happy face you guys will have? I remember I told you guys before, when your A is positive, you are happy, but you can be slightly happy, normal happy, very happy. Isn't it got different way of happy, correct? And all this will affect the whiteness of the curve. Very good, Yihuan. So guys, how I know which one is how the face, how the curve shape will look like, correct? So anyone remember, if my A now is 0.1, you think 0.1, it should be the left side one, the middle one, or the right side one? 0.1. Whoa, very good. Majority of you guys correct. Very good, Cynthia. It's the left side one. I repeat again why left side one, just in case you guys forget. Okay, you guys look. I want you guys to know a very important thing that, do you know, equation of curve and equation of straight line is actually the same thing, right? You see, equation of curve, or maybe you tell me, but teacher, where got same? Equation of curve don't have ax squared. You know why equation of curve don't have ax squared? It's not because they don't have ax squared. They have ax squared. It's just because their A is very good, Kachala. The A is 0. Because the A is 0, that's why you couldn't see the x squared. Because 0 times x squared is 0, kan? So that means now I know. So that means if the A is 0, you are a straight line, correct? So 0 is a straight line. If your A 0 is a straight line. That means if your A are very near to 0, you will look very like a straight line. So you guys can see this particular curve, isn't it? It's almost like a straight line, just curve a bit. So if you curve a bit, it's because your A number is very near to 0. So if your A number is further away from 0, then you won't look like a straight line anymore. You will look more like a curve. Then if your A value is even further from 0, then you will look even more curve. Understand, my dear? So nearer to 0 is always more straight. Further from 0 is always more curve. Understand, everyone? This part? Can okay, look back. And then other than that, see, the A is the same. The C is the same. Isn't it? That means the B also the same. So actually MX plus C and BX plus C is the same. So guys, if they are the same, now it means that the B also represent the gradient, also represent the steepness level. Isn't it same as the top? So maybe you will ask me, but teacher, how do I know the curve steepness level? Okay, can anyone tell me? This one M stand for gradient, correct? So this M also stand for gradient. Then can anyone tell me, how do we know gradient of curve? Like, anyone remember gradient of curve and what is the same? I want name. Very good, Kylie. Guys, all of you guys remember or not? Gradient of curve and gradient of tangent is the same. So okay, look at here. So when you have a curve, right? Maybe you will tell me, teacher, how I know where is the gradient? Okay, you were based on straight line, right? So a curve actually got a lot of tangent. See, if your point is here, this is the tangent. If your point is here, this is the tangent. If your point is here, this is the tangent. If your point is here, this is the tangent. If your point is here, this is the tangent. So one curve got 10,000 tangent. So which one should I refer to, my dear? So when you are a curve, right, and you want to know the gradient for this M, for this B, right, actually you will look at only one point. Which point are you looking at? Very good, JC. Guys, not turning point. You were looking at a point that located on y-axis. That means you will only look at the y-intercept. So you see, if your y-intercept is here, can you see the tangent is actually sliding down? So my dear, if they're going down, that means the B will be negative. So what if your straight line is here? Okay, then isn't it the y-intercept is here? then can you see the tangent is going up? So going up, then your gradient will be positive. Can I, my dear? So this is the basic. This is whatever I keep trying to tell you every single time. So my dear, I don't know whether you trust me or not, but let me show myself, okay? So you see, just now you guys getting this answer. Isn't it? This answer is for this blue color curve, correct? So you guys look at this blue color curve. Do you guys realize, I double check for you, do you guys realize that the A is what? 1. So 1 is what? Positive. So do you realize you draw a happy face graph, correct? So this is a positive 1, not very near to 0. That's the reason your curve look like a very normal smile, okay? So yep, that is proven. Next one, the negative 4. Guys, can you guys tell me again, the negative 4 represent what? The negative 4 represent what? Very good, Priya. The gradient of the tangent, correct? I repeat, the gradient, it depends on the gradient of tangent. It depends on the point on the y-axis. So guys, based on this blue color curve, isn't it on the y-axis is this point? On this point, isn't it the gradient of tangent is coming down? So coming down, is the gradient negative 4? Yes, makes sense, my dear. So isn't it is a negative gradient, correct? And next one is a C. So when I look at the graph, I know my C touch what? 0. So you guys can see the gradient is definitely 0. Isn't it everything I analyze same with everything I teach you just now? Can I understand? Guys, give me some response. Why I sure, okay, sure, okay. Thank you so much. Thank you for the response. Guys, let's go on to C, okay? C, they say, the curve on B1, move 2 meters to the left. Find the new equation of the curve. Okay, my dear, look, they say just now the curve that we draw, they say they move 2 meters to the left. Move 2 meters to the left, and they want to find the new equation of the curve. I want to purposely tell you, okay, I look at all the state paper, and I found out that a lot of state paper came out those questions that moving left, moving up, moving right. So please master moving questions, okay? Moving question is always under Form 4 Chapter 2. You guys learn in Form 4 Chapter 2. So you guys want to know how to do move questions, you must remember everything I taught you guys just now in the pink color part, okay? So now, they say they will move 2 meters to the left. They want to write the new equation out. So a lot of students will have a lot of working. I don't mind you doing whatever working you want to do as long as you guys get the answer, but I want to teach you guys the easiest method. So can anyone tell me, just now the blue column is like that, right? May I know, now you move 2 meters to the left side. May I know just now your graph from 0 draw until 4. Now your graph was from what draw until what? What number draw until what number? Very good, Jali. So you were from -2 draw until 2. For those who thinking, teacher, why? Because this is the 0. 0 move 2 step to the left, isn't it -2? Just now you add 4. 4 move 2 step to the right, isn't it become 2? So that's why your graph from 2 to -2. Can I, my dear? And just like that, they just say moving left side. They never say move up, move down, okay? So my dear, isn't it just moving left side 2 step? So guys, now I want to write the equation out. You know how to write the equation out? Nothing fancy. You know why? Because you guys already have the blue equation. You are literally like the blue equation, you're just moving left side 2 step, right? Of course, your equation won't be a very huge difference from the blue one, correct? So may I know, guys, I analyze one by one. First one, just now the blue, the starting is a 1x squared. May I know the red color one? Is it still 1x squared? Very good, Kylie, same. You know why same, my dear? Because the one represent like the shape. So just now you happy face, now you also happy face. Just now you normal happy, now you also normal happy. Isn't it? They look exactly the same. Hello. Why would I change it, correct? So of course it's 1x squared, okay? Next, analyze it. Next one, this one, the m is -4x. Do you think now my m, is it still -4x? Very good, Ayana. No. Those who say same, wrong. No. My dear, I repeat again. The m is the gradient, correct? You will base on the gradient. And the gradient is not simply look on. It's looking at the gradient on the y-axis. So just now the blue color one, the point on the y-axis is here. That's why it's going down, correct? But now this red color one on the y-axis is here. Do you realize on that spot of the red color curve y-axis part, may I know how the gradient of tangent look like? Those who say straight line, I also know straight line, tangent is all straight line. Very good, Rishi. Isn't it? It's a horizontal line. So horizontal line, that means the gradient will be, very good, Lavinia, 0. So isn't it the gradient will be 0? So where got -4? 0 lah, my dear. Next one is the C. Just now the C is 0. May I know the red color one? What is my y-intercept now? Very good, Mira. Isn't it my C now touching -4? Isn't it my C should be -4? So if I just like that, I write out the equation nicely. 0 times x is 0. Isn't it? I getting this equation. Guys, no need any working, just like that, getting 1 mark. I want you guys to understand this because you guys no need to do anything, straight away know the answer. Isn't it like that? Save your time. See? Y equals to x squared minus 4. Oh, you guys okay so far? Until this part? Yep, good, okay, very good. Let's go on, So guys, like that, 2 marks, 3 marks, 5 marks already, okay? And this part, 1 marks, and continue, haven't yet, my dear, okay? Still got C, still have second part. Hence, find the volume. Guys, volume, or this integration always got area and volume. So now they're asking you volume. Find the volume generated in terms of pi. When the area bounded by the curve and the x-axis is rotated, can you guys add 180 degree here? They have missing 180. You guys can see the Malay version got 180 there, but the English version forget to put, don't know why. So guys, can you add 180 degree there? So guys, now they are referring to the new what is that? The new curve, okay? So just now the new curve is this one, You no need to draw, okay? I just very lazy to refer back to the top, okay? So you guys already know this is the curve equation because just now you guys already done it. Okay, all of you guys, look at me. Please provide me this basic, okay? I expect you guys got basic, Can anyone tell me, now they want to find the volume, correct? You guys still remember volume got how many methods to find the answer out? Very good, Jeffrey. 2 methods. One is using dx, one is using dy, correct? You guys still remember volume using what to decide using dx or dy? Very good, Rishi. Thank you, Jikang. Okay, all of you guys, look. Okay, thank you so much. Enough, my dear. Look, see, for those who say where you stick, wrong. My dear, I told you guys before, if you stick on x-axis using dx, stick on y-axis using dy, and if they are flying using flying. Thank you, Anu. Big minus small, correct? That is for area. That is not for volume. Area, you will define yourself. But volume, you cannot choose yourself one. Volume, they stick on x-axis, you're not using, maybe you're not using dx also. Because volume is based on the questions. The questions will tell you where they rotate. So it's not based on where they stick, it's based on where they rotate. So this question, they say rotate where? They say rotate y-axis. So guys, they rotate y-axis, you thought you have a choice, you have no choice. You're going to using what? dy. So dy in front put y, inside put x. Anyone remember if this is the volume, what is missing here? Very good, Kylie, a pi and a square. So guys, this is how the formula look like. Okay, my dear. So I know this question, I'm going to using this. So guys, then now, how do I find the volume out? Then of course, the question never shape for me. I'm going to shape myself. So guys, how do I shape myself? Okay, so the questions never tell me like, the shaded region. So, but then they put in words. They try to tell me, find the volume when the area bounded means surrounded, okay? Bounded by what? Bounded by the curve and the axis, okay? So I highlight for you, they say surrounded by the curve, surrounded by the axis. So guys, look at me. They only say this and this, surrounded by these two, right? May I know, surrounded by these two, right? I should sketch the right side or the left side. I should sketch the left or the right. Very good, Zenling and Jason Leong. Both. You know why both, my dear? Because they never say like, okay, my dear, you know what? If they only want you to sketch one side, they should extra tell you y-axis. Then y-axis only you guys got cut, then got cut only you guys sketch one side, okay? But if they never say y-axis, you guys need to sketch both because like, the axis and the curve, isn't it, is both sides, correct? Please sketch both sides, okay? Then can anyone tell me? Now, they say this particular shape, you guys will turn the y-axis 180 degree, correct? Can anyone tell me if you turn the y-axis 180 degree, what shape, how the 3D shape look like? Okay, very good. Okay, can automatic, okay? So every one of you guys tell me bow, hemisphere, which is correct. So isn't it, you turn like that, it will become a shape that look like this, correct? Okay, listen, I want to emphasize on this. For those who say bow, it is fine. For those who say hemisphere, it is wrong. Look, you know why is it not hemisphere? Do you ever know hemisphere is actually a quadrant? Quadrant means the side, the radius must be the same. So this one is 0 to 2, but the white part is 0 to -4. So you see the height and the width is different. So if actually I draw out nicely for you, okay lah, because now I draw a bit like incorrect. But if you draw out nicely, isn't it, it will be like longer this side, Correct, my dear? So they are seriously not a hemisphere. Then guys, next time, even the questions they put -2, please don't tell me it's hemisphere. You know why? Because whenever the question got give you the curve equation, it means that, let's say the hemisphere is always curved like this. But if they got give you a curve equation, then maybe the curve will be slightly different. So if they're slightly different, is it a quadrant? It is not a quadrant. So under this integration chapter, if the curve they got give you an equation, you never ever using hemisphere. Let me directly tell you, only two shape is confirmed can use other formula. Curve cannot one, my dear. Anyone remember rectangle? Rectangle turn one round definitely can use what? Very good, Ayana. Rectangle turn one round is definitely cylinder. Can anyone tell me how about right angle triangle? Right angle triangle turn one round definitely. Very good, Xian Ying. Definitely is a cone. So only that two shape is same. So next time you see like quadrant, you don't tell me turn one round is what a hemisphere. No, because they have the equation for the curve. So maybe it's not a hemisphere also. Maybe it is, but maybe it's not. But I never see any questions that come out is lah, okay? So that's why, my dear. So please don't tell me using hemisphere formula, okay, my dear? So using integration to do it, okay? So guys, that means now I know I turn 180 degree, I become this bowl shape. For those who don't know why is it bowl shape, I show you guys, all of you look at me, my dear. So this pink color water bottle, just imagine it's a y-axis. So now your shaded region is shaped on both sides. So you see, you turn 180 degree. So me turn half round, so 180 degree. You turn half round, 180 degree. So isn't it, I will get half of the bowl. You will get half of the bowl. Then when we connect together, isn't it, we get one bowl. That's why you guys getting one bowl. You guys all understand? This one bowl thing first? Can Then can anyone tell me next time, if they sketch both sides, then they say they turn 360 degree. Can you guys tell me how many bowl you guys will have? Very good, Sing Tong, 2 bowl. Because me sketch turn 360 degree. You turn 360 degree. Isn't it at the end, we will get 2 bowl instead of 1? Correct, my dear? Okay, so now you guys only got 1 bowl, okay? Then the problem is, okay, let me ask you guys, my dear, okay, why I want to do this question, okay? I look at the state paper, okay? At least got 3 set, come out 180 degree. So 180 degree is a very important thing that you guys always confuse. Always what you guys do is turn 360 degree, right? So 360 degree is just do as usual, right? But now they say they turn 180 degree. So they turn 180 degree, isn't it? They just turn half. So if they turn half, isn't it should be the original working? Divide by 2, correct? Because like, half of the original one, correct? Can anyone tell me, do we divide by 2 for these questions? Guys, listen to me. It very depends on the questions. You don't every time see 180 degree, you thought every time also divide. It is not like that. For these questions, let me explain first, okay? So guys, how I know whether I should divide by 2 or not? Okay, I need you guys to know this. Do you know, when you guys using this formula, okay, they have some limitation. All the formula of dx, dy, no matter it's area or volume, they can only focus on one side. It means that when you're using dx, right, you can only find area either top or bottom, or only one side, my dear. Then when you're using dy, you can only find right side or left side, one side, okay? So that means these questions are, even though the shaded region, they sketch both sides, but when I do dy, I can only do one side. That means, guys, let's say I can only do right side. Right or left doesn't matter, same size, okay? But let's say I can only do right side. Then can you tell me, if I only can do one side, because I use the formula only can do one side. So if I only can do one side, I must turn how many degree? Only the size volume, same as the orange color one. Very good, Nishri. I must turn 360. Why I must turn 360? Because I must turn one whole round. Only my bowl shape will same volume as the orange color one. Correct? So I know you want to find the orange one. But when you do, you can only do the red one. So when you do the red one, do you realize you still need to turn 360 to get the orange size? So you turn 360. Do you need to divide by 2? No need to divide by 2. Because you need to turn 360, my dear. So isn't it this one? No need to divide by 2. Okay, I do first, later I explain again. So guys, let me start inside. So guys, what should I start for the y? Don't tell me negative 2, 2. That one is the x, okay? You are doing the y, man. So guys, the height part, isn't it the starting height is 0, the bottom is negative 4. So the bigger on top, the smaller at the bottom is 0, negative 4. Don't tell me 2, 0. In between sub x squared. So you guys already get the curve equation. So just now the curve equation must get it correctly. So your x squared will be what? Negative 4, move it over plus 4. Isn't it y plus 4? So guys, my x squared is y plus 4 and then dy. So whenever you guys not too sure whether you guys correct or not, you guys can double check. So isn't it dy represent the y-axis, y equals 0, up here, y equals negative 4, down here, and y plus 4 is the curve. So do you realize I really surrounded one of the curves? So definitely I sub incorrectly. Let's start to integrate it. So integrate is power plus 1 and divide 1 plus 1, 2, divide by 2. So the 4 has no y, so it's y power 0. 0 plus 1, isn't it 1 over 1? So after that, remember to sub 0 and negative 4 inside because you guys got number to sub, so no need to write plus c. 0 sub inside is a 0. So negative 4, if you guys sub inside, all you guys need to do is just press calculator. I guess getting negative 8. Negative, negative, positive, I guess getting the answer 8 pi. And remember, this question is not using units, so using meter. So this is a volume, please write meter cube. I tell you where is the marks. You guys integrate it correctly, sub the correct answer, 1 marks. And the final answer, 1 marks. And guys, this question worth 8 marks in total. Done. Okay? Hey guys, so far okay or not? I'm very scared. Wait, even? Perfect, okay, can, okay, guys, I repeat again, I repeat again, okay? Guys, I repeat again for the turning part, I ask you guys again about divide by 180, Can anyone tell me if I one round, okay, no. If I sketch two sides, I turn 180 degree. Do I need to divide by 2? Very good, Wei Shin. No need. Guys, 100% no need. Whenever you have two sides, you turn 180, is I cover half, you cover half. Equivalent to me, myself, cover 360. Correct, my dear? So it's very easy to remember. One. You sketch two sides, you turn 180, no need to divide by 2. If they sketch one side, they turn 180 degree. This one need. Why? Because you only sketch one side. And then you only turn half round. Then you legit is half, man. You legit is half. You legit need to divide by 2. So it's very easy to see. Just need to see whether they sketch one side or two sides. One side turn 180, need. Two sides sketch turn 180, no need. Yes, Kylie. Don't know, Priya. It depends on the questions. Can I even? Is it even? Yeah, even. Oh, then times 2 even. For those who are asking me, teacher, what if orange color, they turn 360 degree? Then got 2 bowl, all right? 2 bowl times 2 lah. The answer at the back wrong. I already told you guys the answer wrong, okay? Just times 2. Even. Times 2 ma, 2. Same thing was 2 same bowl. It's not like different bowl. Times 2. All of you guys okay? No. Even. That means they will generate 2 out. But to be honest lah, for those who are asking me, teacher, what if 360 degree, two side, they turn 360 degree, then isn't it I keep saying 2, right? But actually, they never came out like that. They never sketch both sides turn 360 because they never have 2. But you guys ask me, so I straight away tell you theoretically it's 2. Okay? But never came out. Okay? Legit understand? I want you guys to come my class to like, whoa, oh, I understand. Finally, I understand something like that. Okay, I hope you guys understand. Okay, so can I go on? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, can we go to question 15? So 15 also a choosing questions. Okay, remember 14, 13, 14, 15 under paper 1, 3 questions. You need to choose 2 questions to do. Okay. Kachala. Guys, I got student ask me, teacher, what if it's area? Then area turn 180 degree. Should I divide by 2? Guys, area won't even turn. Area is 2D. 2D is just 2D. No need to turn one. The turning question only apply for volume, my dear. You turn only got 3D, ma. You are area. Why you got 3D, my dear? Why are you asking me? Guys, what happened to your basic? Hannah. Kaushala. Very good, guys. Go on question 15 now. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So guys, question 15, they say, diagram 15a shows a graph of a velocity of an eagle at a height of k meter to catch a fish on the surface of the water. So guys, there is a eagle. There's, an eagle. So try to fly down and then to the surface of the water, catch the fish, and then go up and enjoy the fish. So next, they say, given that the height function of the eagle is actually this one. Guys, the moment I see the height function, I straight away know this question under what chapter? Very good, Jeffrey. Good one. Form 4, chapter 2. You guys should be quite okay. Right? You guys should realize all these happy face, sad face usually is under Form 4, chapter 2. Last month booster class, I did it, okay? So guys, this is the curve, okay? So can anyone tell me, actually look at the equation they give you. What do we call this form? What do we call this form? Very good, Lavinia. This thing called vertex form. If you guys do enough of questions, you guys should realize that SPM, when they come out HOTS questions, right? If under Form 4 chapter 2, usually the HOTS question for Form 4 chapter 2 is the maximum minimum point. And out of all the form that you guys learn, general form, intercept form, and vertex form, they love to come out vertex form. So I expect you guys vertex form basic is good. Can we talk through it? So my dear, my A is 1 over 8. May I know if my A is 1 over 8? That means what? Hello? My A is 1 over 8. What do this providing? Very good, Anu. That means this is a positive. Positive, isn't it happy face? Happy face, isn't it minimum? Next one. My P is negative 16. Negative 16 poor is what? Very good, Jali. It will be positive 16. Okay, negative poor, positive, positive poor, negative. Next one, the Q. Guys, I don't even see anything at the back. You think what is at the back? Oh, very good, Yi Huan. Nothing, of course, is 0 lah. Isn't it 0 poor or is 0? Whoa, suddenly I know my minimum point for this curve should be 16, 0. So isn't it just purely look at the equation, you should be able to know, or the eagle actually on the x-axis is 16, 0. So if you guys understand this, I think now you guys can all start A. A1, they say what? Find the value of K. So guys, how do I find K? Where the K come from? The K located here. So can anyone tell me what do we call that particular point? Or I don't think it's very hard. Very good, Priya. This particular point on the y-axis, we call it y-intercept. Isn't it y-intercept always have this characteristic of x equals 0? So you want to find the y-intercept, you just need to sub. So sub what, my dear? So I hope you guys know that this question, the x-axis, they call it t, the y-axis, they call it ht. So now I know x equals 0, that means I know the t equals 0 lah. So you guys can sub 0 inside the ht equation. Don't tell me you don't have the equation, you don't need to form yourself. They already provide you the equation on the starting part. So all you guys need to do now is just press calculator and then, get the answer. So I guess getting the 32 meter for your height on the y-axis, which is exactly represent the K. So isn't it the K is 32 meter? That. Okay. Then the second part. Yeah, I forget to call name today. Breeden, okay. Breeden, Yiling, and Henry. Thank you, Breeden. Thank you, Henry. Just I mentioned one name. Breeden, Henry, and Yiling. Do I mention Yiling? Oh, okay. Teacher, I still don't understand why is 0. Chunhen, you asking me why y-intercept x is 0? Is that your questions? Like why the y-intercept x is 0? Chunhen, where are you? Why are you missing? Are you asking me why the y-intercept x equals 0? Is that your questions? Oh, okay. So guys, the second part. You understand, no, Chuan? Y-intercept is always x equals 0. X-intercept is always y equals 0. You learn in Form 1, okay? Now in Form 5, okay? So guys, the second part. The second part, they say what? Find the time. Guys, the time, in second. The eagle to catch the fish on the surface of the water. So guys, based on the movement, I know the moment I catch the fish is when I'm here. Can you see that? So guys, on that moment, if you guys know, the timing is what? Thank you, Rishi. 16 seconds now. You guys already get 16 0 straight away. You guys know 16, my dear. That one no working at needed, okay? So that means on the 16 second, you catch the fish, okay? So the third part, they're find what? The height. Height, I think for this question is the HT, okay? So of the eagle, 5 seconds after it catch the fish, I think they try to give me the timing. Can anyone tell me the T equivalent to what? Very good, Vishif, guys. Very good, Zamil, guys. Don't tell me 5. You know why? You don't careless. They say 5 seconds, but they never say 5 seconds since the starting. They say 5 seconds after it catch the fish, my dear. So after it catch the fish. So do you guys realize that when you guys catch the fish on 16 seconds? 16 seconds, you catch the fish, and then after that, they want to survive 5 seconds after that. So isn't it? That means the T is 21. So don't careless, yeah, my dear. The timing is now 21. So sub 21 inside. So 21 minus 16 and then square it, divide by 8. I guess getting 3.125 meter. That means if after I catch the fish and then 5 seconds later, actually my height is still on 3.125 meter. So like that got 5 marks. Here 1, sub 21 1, 16 second 1, 32 1, getting the maximum minimum 1. Like that, 5 marks. I think quite easy. I think this question easier than the previous one from my point of view lah. It very depends on different people. So far, everyone okay or not? Until here? We say until here first? Can Okay. I go on lah. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, done. Can we go on to B? This question still got B or B, they say. Diagram 15B shows a kingfisher bird catching fish in water. There's another kind of bird, okay? It's not eagle anymore, but it's kingfisher bird, okay? So just in case you guys wonder the diagram, for the diagram, why this is the fish, okay, my dear? This is where the fish is, okay? And then that is the like the bird. So this is all the bubble, okay? So yeah, just in case you're curious, okay? I'm curious lah when I look at the questions, okay? So they say here, a kingfisher bird catch fish in the same area. So the kingfisher bird and the eagle catch fish on the same area. Not important word, not important information. The height function of the kingfisher bird is actually this one. So guys, they got give me the equation again. Can anyone tell me this equation? I don't think is same with the eagle one, correct? This is for another kind of bird. Can anyone tell me this equation? What form do we call this? Like look at the equation, the one they give you. What do we call this form? Very good, Apana and Jeffrey. Of course, it's a general form. AX squared plus BX plus C easily is a general form. Intercept form got 2 bracket one, okay? So this one is not intercept form. Don't simply say. Next one. If the kingfisher bird has the ability to catch fish less than 1 meter from the water surface, can anyone tell me these questions? Okay, eagle just now they draw for you. Kingfisher bird, they never draw for you. Can anyone tell me, do you think the kingfisher bird having the same graph like the eagle? Very good, Sing Tong. No. You know why no, my dear? Because based on what you read, you realize or not that the kingfisher bird is born to catch fish, okay? Because they can catch the fish, they have the ability to catch the fish less than 1 meter from the water surface. It means that they won't just touch and go. They can eventually dip down to the water a bit and come out. Of course, cannot go down and swim, okay, my dear? Eventually, it's just a bit. So that a bit is actually must less than 1 meter from the water per se. From the water surface. Very good, Trishna. Something like that. Okay, my dear. I hope you guys understand it. So they say find the range. Find the range of the time for the kingfisher bird to catch the fish. Okay. So these questions, actually you can straight away do and get the answer already. But this Kedah paper, their answer, they provide 1 mark for the maximum minimum. So I know later on you guys might ask me, teacher, should I do that? But because they provide, so I must do it, okay? So guys, I will find the maximum minimum point out first, okay? So never mind, I just practice it, okay? So can anyone tell me, actually in total, how many ways you guys learn to find maximum minimum point out? I always mention, how many ways, how many methods you guys all learn to find maximum minimum point? How many methods lah? I didn't ask what method first, I asking how many first. Very good, Xian Ying, Sing Tong, Yi Huan. 3 method, my dear. You guys learn 3. So don't tell me you don't know how to find. You actually have a lot of choices, okay? But of course, if they never say anything, you can use any of them now, okay? So can anyone tell me what is the first one? Like any. Hey, Sing Tong one is good, guys. See, Sing Tong tell me dydx equals 0. That is under differentiation. Every time single time you guys see the word maximum, minimum, turning point, stationary point, you guys will always remember dydx equals 0. So that is one of the way. So the next one, very good, Zamil. Very good, Chloe. You guys can do completing a square. Do completing a square, make this become a vertex form, and then same like just now the A pull out also can find minimum, maximum. Then got one more. Very good, Jason Leong. Isn't it x equals to negative b over 2a? That one I very seldom use, but that one is the easiest. It's just taking the b and then divide by the double of the a, and then, just press calculator. get the x. Get the x up inside, get the y. Super easy. So out of these three, now I want to practice your completing a square. Because I scared you guys didn't go booster class, so maybe you're completing a square. You forget how to do it, okay? So guys, can we do completing a square? Anyone remember completing a square got how many steps? Completing a square got how many steps? Very good, Zamil. Guys, last time I teach you guys 2, but I already told you guys that 2, you guys were being deducted marks. So please do 3 steps, okay? For those who say 2, I'm quite sure that you didn't attend last month class, okay? Like booster class. So guys, 3 steps, okay? The first step is your A must be positive 1. What's your A now? 1. So your A is already positive 1. I don't think you guys need to do anything lah, okay? Then guys, the second step leh. The second step, anyone remember what is the second step? Second step? Ding dong, ding dong. Second step. Hey, no, something missing, Bowie? No. Oh, you guys all will deduct marks, my dear. All were being minus marks because you guys don't know the second step. The second step is what? Hey, I got 200 of you. Don't scare me. Hey, say things, say fully, my dear. I see you guys answer. It's either here wrong a bit or there wrong a bit. Second step is plus b over 2 square minus b over 2 square. Don't just tell me half thing, okay? Plus b over 2 square minus b over 2 square. I don't know lah, Angel. I better don't risk. I'll stop using that method already. Just in case this teacher say can, that teacher say cannot. I make my life harder. Angel. Makes sense, right? So guys, plus b over 2 square minus b over 2 square. So guys, what is my b? My b now is negative 12. So sub negative 12 here, negative 12 here. So guys, this is your second step. And your third step only become the big bracket square minus small bracket square plus c. That is your third step. Bear in mind, okay? The first 3 will become the big bracket square. The fourth one will always copy inside the small bracket square, and the fifth one just copy back at the back lah. So negative 12 divided by 2 is negative 6. Okay? Then the front part, the front part is very confusing, huh? Which one you guys will write down? Let me tell you guys straight away. You guys will always write down the one with square. Because I got square at the top, at the bottom, you guys got square at the top, then you guys will just put the one with square. So which one should you guys put inside? So there got square, here got square, right? So guys, you only put the one with square inside, but you don't write the square because the square is already outside. So you just write t. So this one, if I pull out, negative 12 divided by 2 is negative 6. So just put negative 6. No need to put the square. Okay? This is what you guys will pull out. By the way, just in case you guys will ask me, teacher, then mana itu negative 12t. Guys, can you tell me, t minus 6 square when I open it, isn't it using shortcut method? Shortcut method always how many things come out? Very good, Jali, 3 things. So can you see, deng, 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 isn't it exactly got 3 things? So actually, they will come back to the same thing one, okay? So if you don't trust me, you can try to expand. You will legit get back the top one, okay? So guys, let's go on. 1 over 10, t minus 6 square. So the back part, I just press calculator. Don't tell me negative, negative, positive, my dear. There's a square, yeah? Negative bracket, negative 6 square plus 27. So from the starting press until the ending, I guess getting negative 9 at the back. Please don't stop here, yeah? Because vertex form shouldn't even have a big bracket. So whenever you do until this stage, your last step is always open back the big bracket. 1 over 10 times the bracket, isn't it? 1 over 10 times t minus 6 squared. Then 1 over 10 times negative 9 over 10 is 9, negative 9. Isn't it? Is negative 9 over 10, correct? So guys, until this stage, you guys can see that now you guys legit got the vertex form. So I repeat again, same as A, whenever you guys got the vertex form, you guys can pull the informations out. So my A is what? Positive. I don't even care what is the number. I just care whether they're positive or negative. Positive, isn't it happy face? Happy face, isn't it minimum? So this one is negative 6. Negative 6, I repeat again, pull out, it will be positive 6. Negative 9 over 10. Negative 9 over 10, I don't want to write fraction, okay? I write decimal, yeah? Isn't it negative 0.9? Negative 0.9, okay? So guys, that is my minimum point. Let me update for you. Isn't it this spot is 6, negative 0.9? So I even can label for you. So it means this spot, the width is 6. And the height part, it will be negative 0.9. And you see, after I find the minimum point out, it totally fulfills what the question says. Because the question says less than 1 meter. So do you realize negative 0.9? Seriously, is less than 1 meter. That is the deepest the kingfisher bird can go down. They won't go down more than that. Isn't it? That is how it looks like. Until here, understand first or not? Yes, wait, Ziven, okay, Ziven, Guanwen, and Marie, long time never hear from you. Thank you, Ziven, Guanwen, thank you, Marie, Guanwen. Lim Guanwen, not inside the class. Okay. Guys, answer me. If not, I will put you in waiting room, my dear. So guys, I go on now. Okay, guys, you see, after you guys find the minimum point, right? Then these questions, what they want you to find, So now they actually want you to find the range on time. The range of time for the kingfisher bird to catch the fish, okay, my dear. So in which point you guys will catch the fish? Actually, based on whatever they draw in A, if I'm using the same concept to draw in B because the equation look the same. So isn't it, this is the time, this is the height time, correct? Tell me, guys, when you catch the fish, do you catch the fish on this part? No, very good, guys. Here, no, also, because this is the air part, my dear. You only catch the fish when there's fish, okay? So isn't it, it's the bottom part only got fish. So isn't it, it's the blue color part, only you under the water, correct? So guys, if I want to find the blue color part, they want to find what? Range of time. Range of time, that means your answer won't be t equals to 2. It won't be t equals to 4. Your answer will be like 2 to 4. A range, okay, my dear. How do you guys find out the range there? So do you guys realize that the timing is actually from here, I go inside the water. From here, I come out from the water, correct? So I'm curious about these two numbers. Can anyone tell me how do we find these two numbers? What do we call these two numbers? Very good, Zenling. Guys, this spot, isn't it called x-intercept? I know so many of you guys tell me roots. But whenever I next ask you how to do roots, you guys all tell me b squared minus 4ac, which I don't understand why I need to do that, okay, my dear? No need that at all. I rather you guys tell me that is x-intercept, which is totally understandable. Now, Chuhen, x-intercept, y equals 0. Okay, now, my dear, x-intercept, y equals 0, okay? Basic, So, guys, y equals 0, that means ht equals 0. So, guys, I straight away sub ht equals 0. Isn't it 1 over 10 bracket t squared minus 12t plus 27 equivalent to 0? So all I need to do is move until I can get the answer. So times move it over divide. 0 divided by anything is 0. Okay, isn't it until here? So guys, they look like a general form. Let's press calculator. Mode 1 ransack 2. 1, negative 12, and 27. I guess getting the first answer, which is 9. The second answer, which is 3. So guys, write back two answers. Isn't it t minus 9 and t minus 3? So you guys getting two answers, you see? I think this side is 3, this side is 9. And 3 and 9 in between, whoa, seriously, is 6. Makes so much sense. Axis of symmetry is always right at the middle. Sorry, my dear. Don't stop here. That means you start to, 3 seconds, you start to go inside water. 9 seconds, you start to come out from water. So isn't it your timing inside the water is actually from 3 to 9? Just like that. That is the range of time you inside the water. Okay? 3 marks, where's the 3 marks, Equal 0, the time they give you 1 marks. This answer, they give you 1 marks. And they were giving you 1 marks for the minimum point. Which actually, if you ask me, I don't think I need to find the minimum point. Also, I can find it working out. But yeah, they give marks. So yeah, I put. Okay? Then, normally until this stage of time, students normally ask me, teacher, isn't it should put equal? Okay, guys, these questions, the answer at the back, they didn't put equal. But if you ask me, you persuade me, I totally buy your idea that the moment you guys go to the water, 3rd second, you can actually start to catch fish already. So that's why all of you guys tell me put equal. Can also. But I will say that they don't really care whether you put equal or you don't put equal. Because after all, this question never say smaller than equal, bigger than equal. So you put equal, don't put equal, they accept. Okay, my dear? Isn't it just like that? The whole question worth 8 marks. Jason, for this question cannot lah, because the marking scheme got. Guys, don't leave class yet, my dear. Guys, I'm so shocked. There's already 4% left. It's not even time yet. And I haven't done today's class, my dear. I don't know. I don't know them. Maybe they get A+ already. Oh my God, when I'm mentioning this, 1 more person left. Guys, today I will OT, my dear, okay? So yeah. Never mind, you leave, okay? I do my part. Whether you do your part, I don't know lah, okay? There's always, so angry. Okay. Don't care about them, but I care, my dear. I always care, my dear, okay? I cannot stop caring that your parents pay the money and then you guys just, And then most important is not your parents pay the money. The most important thing is you guys left 38 days to SPM. You guys are still here. Okay, okay. Majority is still here. Okay, okay, okay. Yes, yes, yes. Correct, correct. Okay, my dear. So here 8 marks. Okay, my dear. So this, remember, all these back part 3 questions, choose 2 of them only. Okay, my dear. So can we go back in front? So guys, these 2 questions is still quite understandable, right? Can I do something different a bit? Can you guys go to, oh, by the way, can you guys go to question 12? I want to say, I already told you, right? This paper got a lot of problem, right? This question 12, can you guys go to their C? Their C have mistake. The answer at the back, I forget what it is, but that is not the correct answer. Can you guys go to question 12, C2? Question 12, C2, the answer is 4320. Can you update it? 4320. So if you try to do it, the answer should be 4320. Can? I go on, 4320. Thank you so much. Let's go on to 11. So, yup, our next question is 11. I want to do more questions. I want to do 2 more, okay? So, guys, 11, they say, diagram 11 shows a clock tower with PTQ as a right angle triangle. Clock tower is standing straight, so it's not sengit, it's standing straight. Standing straight, so it's right angle. So, you guys know this is a 90 degree, okay? So, next one here. The angle of elevation of P from QRS are theta, 2 theta, and 3 theta. Can anyone tell me what's the meaning of angle of elevation? What's the meaning of angle of elevation? Very good, Ayana. It means looking up. So this is how you learn in mathematics. A horizontal line, when you're looking up, we always call it angle of elevation. May I know looking down, looking down, what do we call it? Very good, Bowie, angle of depression. When you depress, you want to play finger and then you want to cry, so you always look down. So angle of elevation is up, angle of depression is down, my dear. So this question is not really that important because they already put theta, 2 theta, and 3 theta for you, okay? Next, they say, the point QRST lies on the horizontal line. So QRST is all on the horizontal line, so they are not saying it lah. So next one, QR is 12 meter. I already can see that. RS is 4 meter. I already can see that. PT is H meter. I think I need to update myself. And ST is alpha meter. I think I already can see that. Okay. So everything that they say, I already label inside my diagram. So next they say express. Express the height of the tower. I think we already called the height of the tower H. That means the question want to find H. Okay. So guys, you're going to find the H in terms of alpha. So your answer later will be H equals to blah, 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 alpha. Okay. So guys, how do I do these questions? Why don't you just tell me first, this question under what form, what chapter? What form, what chapter? Whoa, very good, Yi Huan. Guys, listen. Ariana also correct. This question under form 5, chapter 6. I got quite a lot of students will tell me this one under form 4, chapter 5. They thought it's APGP because they feel like 3 theta, 2 theta, 1 theta. But guys, it's not. Because they never say they constantly decrease in this way. They never say subsequently like that. So they never say that this is seriously not APGP. This is under form 5, chapter 6. Why this question is so special? Because form 5, chapter 6 is trigonometry function, right? Under trigo, all of you guys know, they are always a sin costan question. But when you look at this question, you don't see any sin costan, right? Then why is it under this particular chapter? The more you write, you will realize they are under trigo, okay? So I write for you guys first, my dear. So can anyone tell me, this is whatever you guys having so far, right? May I know? Okay, see, okay, I try to analyze for you, okay? They want me to find the height, so I realize I want to find the height. I don't think I look at it for 10 years, I will get the answer lah. So I will, normally you guys will look at what information you guys have. So do you guys realize that you have the angle and then you have the horizontal leg? So guys, you have the leg, you have the angle. How do you find the height there, my dear? So you must like connect all this information together. So can anyone tell me how do I connect them together? Very good, Wei Xin. You guys should realize all this thing is surrounded a very important shape called right angle triangle. So guys, how many right angle triangle you guys can see there? Very good, Anu, 3. Can you guys draw all the 3 out? 1, 2, 3. I remember this one, the angle is 3 theta. This one is 2 theta. This one is 1 theta. This one, the height is H. This one is H. This one is still H. The bottom for the first one is alpha. Can anyone tell me for the second one, what is the bottom leg? Very good, Jiaxiang, alpha plus 4. My dear, don't tell me 4 is alpha and then 4, isn't it the whole line alpha plus 4? And next one, isn't it alpha plus 4 plus 12, alpha plus 16? Very good. All right, my dear. So this is whatever you guys have so far. So now, after I draw the right angle triangle can use a lot of formula, right? but I want to connect with the angle. Please don't tell me, teacher, can I find hypotenuse? Find for what, my dear? I find already, it doesn't helping me. I want to connect with the angle. So I don't think I will use Pythagorean theorem. I will using SOHCAHTO. Very good. Why SOHCAHTO? Because SOHCAHTO can link angle together. So anyone remember angle opposite? What do we call it? Very good, Anu, opposite. 90-degree opposite. Very good, Lavinia, hypotenuse. And the last one is the adjacent. So guys, I should use SOHCAHTO. SOHCAHTO. Very good, Manjari, to. To suitable. You know why? Because to stand for tangent theta equivalent to opposite of adjacent. So when you're using to, you're going to have opposite adjacent where you're really having it now. But do you have hypotenuse? You don't have hypotenuse. So guys, that's why I'm not using hypotenuse. So I'm not using like so or ka because that one need H. So opposite is H. Adjacent is alpha. Isn't it? At least I know tangent theta equals to H over alpha. See, like that, I connect the three information together in one equation. So same for the next one, but I stopped writing the gray color part. Okay, I expect you guys know. So the tangent, the angle is 2 theta, opposite over adjacent. Next one, tangent, theta, opposite over adjacent. So you should be able to write for each and every one of them, correct? So now, until this part, how do you guys continue, my dear? Okay, I hope you guys know that. Oh, the first one is tangent 3 theta. Sorry, I made this mistake. Thank you, Yinhorn. So guys, look carefully. So now the question want to find what? They want to find H in terms of alpha. So if I want to find H in terms of alpha, may I know which unknown will disappear? Which unknown will disappear? I today seriously will OT, okay, guys? Very good, Anu. The one that will disappear is the theta, the angle, correct, my dear? Because theta is the one I never wanted, and I don't want in terms of that also. So the theta need to disappear. So guys, how do I make the theta disappear? So can anyone tell me what you guys would suggest me to do? Suggestion. Okay, wait. I got one student tell me, teacher, can I H equals to H? Guys, what do you say makes sense? Because seriously, the height is all the same, but I don't think you will get the answer. Because if you move this over, you will get H, one H. You move this over, you will get another H. When you H equals to H, you connect them together, actually makes sense. But your whole equation will left alpha and theta. I don't want answer alpha and theta. I want answer H and alpha. So I don't want the theta. So you shouldn't tell me H equals to H. Okay? So you want to make the theta disappear. Actually, you should make the theta disappear. You want to make the theta disappear. You should sub the theta. How do you guys sub the theta? Okay, I straight away tell you guys, my dear. So you guys can see the formula that SPM will provide. Okay. So out of these three, a lot of my students, like whatever you guys say, you guys will tell me, oh, teacher, use formula. Yes, formula. Okay, I talk through it because got people correct, but got people wrong also. Mira and Sun Sen correct. Okay. So guys, look this is tangent theta. Isn't it tangent theta based on what I thought you guys is the baby? The baby formula is what? Baby. Very good, Sing Tong, sine over cos. Do you think I change it to sine over cos? Is it helping me to combine with the left-hand side thing? No, my left-hand side don't even have sine and cos. So what for making it sine over cos? So I don't think it's helping one, okay? So I don't think that one can choose. Then guys, tangent 2 theta. Tangent 2 theta got formula or not? Got. Very good, Anu, got. So under your, SPM formula paper, based on the formula paper, 0.21 is tangent 2 theta. So tangent 2 theta, it will become 2 tangent theta over 1 minus tangent square theta. Like that, you guys can connect these together, correct? I know you can connect, and literally you guys will get the H and alpha, but I did it before. You can do it, but the answer you won't really get the simplest form. So that's why this one connect also couldn't get the final answer. So then maybe you tell me, but supposing teacher can, right? Yeah, supposedly can. But because they maybe because they have 3 information, they will assume you will connect all the 3, not just 2 of them. So you really need to connect 3 of them, okay? So tangent 2 theta even got formula, but we are not using it. So we are using tangent 3 theta. Maybe you tell me, but teacher, formula paper don't have tangent 3 theta. Yeah, don't have. Then don't have anyone have any suggestion? How do I connect tangent 3 theta, tangent 2 theta, tangent 1 theta in one? Whoa, very good, Jason. Very good, guys. A lot of people correct already. Tangent 3 theta isn't it equivalent to tangent 2 theta plus 1 theta? Isn't it what I say quite makes sense? 2 theta plus 1 theta, 3 theta, 3 theta. Correct lah, my dear. Correct? So let's use the formula, okay? So guys, then now you are not using a double angle. You are using addition. Addition is plus. So guys, how do I do tangent 2 theta plus theta? Please don't tell me open bracket what tangent 2 theta plus tangent theta. It's not like that, okay? This one is A plus minus B formula. So look at your formula paper. You guys can see point 18. I expect all of you guys know the basic, yeah? So the formula is tangent 2 theta plus tangent theta over 1. The bottom is minus, it's not plus, minus tangent 2 theta, tangent theta. Okay, if I sub, this is how it look like. Very good, Junwei. So guys, now I sub, tangent 3 theta is this yellow one. Tangent 2 theta is this blue one. Tangent theta is this red one. I sub for you, So tangent 2 theta is h over alpha plus 4. Plus, red one is h over alpha plus 16. Over 1 minus h over alpha plus 4 times is bracket, alpha plus 16. And the left hand side is h over alpha. Okay, guys, this is what I get if I sub inside. After the moment right after I sub, I feel like my question full with hope. Because can you see the whole question only left h and alpha? So getting the answer is definitely not a dream. The whole question only left h and alpha. Okay, you guys see that? So just need to move around to get the answer. But the moving around quite a long step, okay, my dear. I make it bigger so you guys all can see my working. So guys, I will assume your mathematics is fine. I do as if your mathematics is fine, okay? So normally fraction and fraction, you guys want to combine them together, you guys will make them same denominator. So the alpha plus 6 will guys 16, you guys will times alpha plus 4. Right side, you guys will times alpha plus 4, top times alpha plus 4, bottom also need to times the same thing. Same for the left hand side, you guys will times alpha plus 16. So bottom times what, top also times what. So just like that, isn't it your denominator is alpha plus 16 times alpha plus 4. So what do I have on top? H times alpha, H alpha. H times 16, 16H. H times alpha, H alpha. H times 4, 4H. Okay, that is for the top part. How about the bottom part? The bottom part, guys, I try to connect them together first, yeah? So fraction, normally, how do I times fraction? So 1 is 1, minus is minus. Fraction times fraction is always top times top, bottom times bottom. H square. Alpha plus 4 times alpha plus 16. Isn't it? It's alpha plus 4 times alpha plus 16. Okay, like this. Move slightly up. Okay, so guys, I continue. H alpha plus H alpha is double H alpha. 16H plus 4H is 20H. And their denominator, I understand maybe some of you guys want to expand it, but not me. I will just continue like that. Okay, how about the bottom one? So guys, the bottom one, okay, for this bottom one, okay, so one is fraction, one is non-fraction. I think usually you guys will continue combine them together because they still got a plus minus there. So this 1 now, nothing at the bottom is 1. 1, how to have alpha plus 4, alpha plus 16? You guys will times alpha plus 4, alpha plus 16. Bottom times what? Top will times the same thing. Okay, isn't it your denominator is all alpha plus 4, alpha times 16, alpha plus 16. So what do I left for the left top part? So alpha times alpha, alpha squared. Alpha times 16, 16 alpha. 4 times alpha is 4 alpha. 4 times 16 is 64. Isn't it continue minus h squared? I know the step is very long, but it's totally understandable. It's max, okay? It's all max, okay, my dear? It's just very long. That's all, okay? Guys, can anyone tell me until this stage, the right hand side, got 4 layers already. Everyone also got 4 layers on the right side. What can I do now? Very good, Sarah. You guys all should know, okay? Whenever got 4 layers, if the second layer and the fourth layer is the same, you guys can cut. Only second and fourth, first and third cannot, okay? So the top denominator and the bottom denominator, if they are the same, cut, okay? So if you guys cut it off, you guys will straight away left 2h alpha plus 20h over the bottom alpha squared. 16 alpha plus 4 alpha is 20 alpha. This one is 64 minus h squared, equivalent to h over alpha. That is what I get now. Can you see that? So guys, now they are very, very simple, but they are still fraction, right? So if you guys don't like the fraction, you guys will what? Cross multiply. Okay? H times alpha square, H alpha square, H times 20 alpha, 20H alpha, H times 64, 64H, H times H square, H cube, 2H alpha times alpha, 2H alpha square, 20H times alpha, 20H alpha. After so long, isn't it finally they are one row now? So 20H alpha minus 20H alpha, no more 20H alpha. 2h alpha square minus 1h alpha square, isn't it? I left 1h alpha square. So this side is still the same. Can anyone tell me? Finally, there's no more fraction. They have no more fraction. They have no more 4 layer. They are finally super duper short. Until here, how do I continue? So guys, you should, very good, Jason. You should realize this whole thing, all of them got at least 1h. Isn't it? You can everything divide by h. Divide straight away is the fastest. So this one divide by h, no more h. This one cube, divide by 1h, left square. This one divide by h, left alpha square. Remember, this question is finding the h answer. So negative, move it over positive. 64 is here. Plus, move it over minus. I guess getting square, move it over is square root. So I guess getting h equals to square root 64 minus alpha square. That. Don't leave. I still got one more questions, okay? Okay, you guys listen to me first, okay? I'm very scared. I'm very scared you guys hurt me, okay? So guys, may I know this answer? Square root isn't it must write plus minus? Why am I not writing plus minus? Why am I not writing plus minus? Very good. I know these are height. Height don't have negative one, okay, my dear? No need to write negative, okay? Next, can anyone tell me? Can I square root the 64, write 8? Square root the alpha square, write alpha? Can I? No. For those who say no, can you explain to me why cannot? Very good, Ayana. That is a negative. Whoever teach you that? Whoever teach you that you can square root something when there's a plus minus, my dear? There's no such thing, okay? So please don't tell me you want to square root it, okay? So my dear, it's not unknown. It's because they got plus minus. Whenever they got plus minus, you cannot square root it, okay? So far, everyone okay or not for these questions? Until this part? Clear, huh? So guys, this whole thing like that worth 5 marks. Can I show you where the 5 marks come from? I already look at the marking scheme. You know, you can write this Socato out, they give you 1 mark, which I think all of you guys can get this 1 marks. It's like Socato, right? Then, you know the right side? You can write tangent 3 theta equals to tangent 2 theta plus theta. They already award you based on this thinking. Okay, my dear? Then, you use the formula to do this. They give you another 1 mark. Okay? Then you sub inside, they give you another 1 mark. It means what? It means that all the working that you write so long, none of them got marks. And the final answer worth another 1 mark. Which totally understandable. Maybe you tell me, huh? But teacher, I write so long. But do you realize the one that you wrote is not MX? It's max, my dear. So they won't award you for max because after all, this subject is MX. So yep, they only award you for the MX part, which is only those part. Understand, everyone? They where got play your feeling. They just being honest. They want to test the subject. They only test the subject. Okay, my dear? Understand all? I want to do one more, okay? I know maybe you feel like it's very, very late already, but because got some of the class, they did it, okay? I want to make your class like, you know, a full version. So I hope you guys can stay. The next question is hard also, okay? Okay, can let's go on. Please don't leave me, okay, my dear? Thank you so much, okay? Yes, Andrew. So guys, you know what? If your final answer wrong, because you know you're working very long, right? So maybe you make some mistake. You know how many marks you get? Yeah. You know how many marks you get? You still get the first 4 marks. Okay, you see step is very important. Okay, so don't skip step, okay? So can you guys go in front? I want to say this question 9 also got mistake. Who is that? Just now the person. Jason. You asked me question 9, right? Question 9 also got mistake at the back. Okay. So guys, question 9, if you do it like that, you can never get the answer one, okay? That is because their shaded region is wrong. So okay, guys, shade the adult pool become this part. So the adult pool is the whole sector. Is it, Farah? You send me lah. I will see what can I do for it. Can Jason? So guys, this is the part, okay? And guys, this is the part that you shade off. Then the answer for B will become 7R. Because even though they do based on this part, but their answer they still do wrongly. They get 16R. I really don't know lah. I really don't know what happened. I feel like the person who come out, like the teacher who come out the questions and the teacher who do the answer is different teacher. I feel like it's like that, okay? But whatever. So guys, this is the one that you guys should change, okay? Done changing? Okay, today, okay? Please allow me, okay? I just want to teach, okay, my dear? So guys, last question of the day. Last. I'm serious, last. Okay, I swear, okay? Question 8. This is a very, very good one. Very, very good one. Okay, so allow me. Okay, question 8, they say, right here, the ball is rolled from n 512 with the velocity vector v equals to 4i minus 2j. After t second leaving n, the ball is at n, where on equals to on plus tv. Can anyone tell me this question under what chapter first? Very good, very good, Charlotte. Form 4, chapter 8. I don't think you guys have problem of telling me which chapter because you guys can see all the I and J. Obviously, it's vector lah, right? So this question is quite hard, okay? So guys, what is it so hard about, okay? It's not quite hard lah. It's just whether you guys understand it. So allow me to draw it out. Please draw together with me. So the M, they gonna give me coordinate. So guys, whenever they have coordinate, I want you guys to understand it so you guys better draw the Cartesian plane out. So I think origin is here. This x-axis, this y-axis, correct? So now, they say the ball start from M. The M located at 512. So let's say 5 is here, 12 is here. Let's say 512 is here. So guys, the M start from here. This part is 512, okay? So now the ball start from there, and then they move with a velocity. So the velocity now is what? Is 4i minus 2j meter per second. Can anyone tell me? Look at me. May I know 4i minus 2j, do they walk like that? Hey, look at me. No, do they walk like that? No. Do they walk up like that? No. Do they walk down like that? Yes, my dear. You know why? Yes. Okay, guys, I scared you guys basic forget. Remember, whenever the vector they give you I and J, I in front is always the X. J in front is always the Y. So when you see 4i minus 2j, it's actually xi plus yj. Xi plus yj, my dear, 4i, that means, okay, x is the x-axis. So 4i, that means you're going to walk right, left, okay? Right side is always positive. Left side is always negative. So 4i is a positive. So going right side, 4 step, 4 step, okay? Then negative 2j, so negative 2j, that means you guys going to walk y-axis. Positive is walking up, negative is walking down. So negative 2j is walking down 2 steps. So my dear, if I walk right side 4 steps, walk down 2 steps, do you realize this is 1v? Okay? Can anyone tell me, do you only walk 1v? Very good, Charlotte. No. Read the questions. They say 4i minus yj meter per second. Meter per second, that means 1 second, you walk that much. So if 1 second, you walk that much, that means it got 2 seconds, you continue walk. 3 seconds, continue. 4 seconds, continue. And go on and go on. So each red color line represents 1 second. Everyone understand? Okay, next. Continue with. Next, they say, after t second leaving n. So do you know how many seconds is that? You don't know, okay? So that's why I couldn't continue draw because I don't even know how many seconds, but I know like some second, okay? So after leaving M, they start from M, the ball is at N, okay? Then they tell me, ON equals to OM plus TV. Okay, guys, can anyone tell me, it means what, you know? Now you start from M, right? And then you start to leave. Then when you start to leave, right, the ball is at point N. Can anyone tell me, is point N a fixed point on some spot? Is the point N like, oh, must be here or must be there? Okay, I don't know whether I make my question clear or not. Never mind, never mind. I tell you guys straight away, okay? Please understand that point N is keep changing one. You know why keep changing? Because you start from M, right? After 1 second, your point N is here because you just walk 1 step, correct? But if after 2 seconds, your point N is here because you walk 2 steps. If after 3 seconds, your point N is here because you you go down there. Very good, Rishi. So guys, that means point N is keep changing. It depends on how many seconds pass by. You guys understand the concept of it? Of whatever I try to tell you. Okay, so the N keep changing. The N is your brand new spot. Okay, so let's say N is here. I simply put one. Okay, I just want to explain. So I want to explain ON equals to OM plus TV, which you guys will understand one. See, ON is here. OM is here. So you see, the ON, isn't it, is the blue color one. So they try to tell me the blue color one were equivalent to OM. The OM is the green color one. So the blue one will be the green one plus TV. You know what is TV? 1V is this. 2V, then it's 2 seconds. So 2 times V is 2V. 3 times V is 3V. Then how many seconds you pass through? You don't know. That's why they call it TV. So can you see the blue one seriously is the green one plus the red one. isn't it quite understandable? Like everything they say makes sense now. I hope you guys understand, you know, I try to explain to it. I hope you guys understand everything I explain. Everything they say, I explain to you. You guys understand first? Until this part first? Yes, okay, I go on. A, they say, fine. Look, A, find the speed and the position of the ball from N after 4 seconds. After 4 seconds, I think all of you guys know the T is 4. Can all? Okay, my dear, I do one by one now, okay? So, my dear, you guys want me to answer speed first or position first? Speed first or position first? Position? Okay, guys, I do position first, okay? I scared you guys don't understand it, okay? So, guys, do one by one now, okay? So, all of you guys listen to me, I know. Don't want to find position. Every time under vector, people asking you position, like where are you? You think what they want you to find? Very good, Wei Xin. Position means coordinate. Position is always coordinate. And coordinate is based on origin. Okay, my dear? So now, they want to find the position, okay? Okay, see, okay, can anyone tell me? They want to find the position of the ball after 4 seconds, correct? That means they want to find the coordinate for which point? Very good, Rishif and Anu. They want to find the coordinate of N. You know why N? Because the starting is always called N. The ending is always called N because the N is keep changing, right? So after 4 seconds, that one is also the ending. After 3 seconds, that one also the ending. After 2 seconds, that one also the ending. That means the ending will be your destination. So isn't it your destination now is exactly the position of the destination? That means you want to find coordinate N. Then can anyone remember under vector, whenever you want to find coordinate for any alphabet like coordinate N, what you guys need to find? Whoa, very good, Anu. You need to find ON. For those who totally don't understand what I say, I'm gonna talk about basic. You guys should know whenever your coordinate A is 1, 2, you actually can write what kind of vector? If you guys know coordinate A, very good, Mira. You can write OA. You know why? Origin is 0, 0. If your A is 1, 2, you guys can write origin go to A is definitely 1I plus 2J. It's actually copy and paste one. That means that if I know the B coordinate is -4, -3, I no need to write any, I no need to think, I can straight away write origin, must be origin. Origin go to the B is definitely -4I minus 3J. So it means that coordinate A and OA is the same. So that's why coordinate N and vector ON is the same. So you want to find any coordinate, you just need to find origin, go to that coordinate. Then you will definitely find the answer out. Let me hit back. So guys, this ON, I don't think I need to, struggle too much because they already provide me up there. I just sub, isn't it OM plus TV? Okay, what is my OM, guys? So guys, N coordinate is 512. Can anyone tell me what is OM? People. Very good, Zamil. 5I plus 12J. Walking right step, 5 step. Walking up, 12 steps. Isn't it 5I plus 12J? Correct? Plus TV. Can anyone tell me? Isn't it now the T is already 4 seconds? So 4. And then my V, isn't it here? Isn't it 4I minus 2J? So I walk 4 times of the 4I minus 2J. So 5I plus 12J. 4 times 4, isn't it 16I? So isn't it 4 times -2, isn't it -8J? So 5 plus 16, isn't it 21I? This one minus this one, isn't it 4J? Oh, I realized already, from origin go to point N is 21I plus 4J, which means the coordinate N is, very good, Yihuan, 21, 4. Done. I got the position, 21, 4. Do you guys all understand this first? Yeah, yes, understandable. It's like legit one, right? Like after 4 steps, okay? If you try to draw one by one, also you guys will realize it's 21, 4. Okay, legit one, okay? Next one, they will find speed. Guys, how do you guys find speed? Okay, can anyone tell me, do this question actually already tell me the speed? Guys, why no? Yes, they got tell me, my dear, it's here. They tell me the speed, They already tell me the speed. Can you see the unit meter per second? They already tell you it's 4I minus 2J meter per second. That means you already know the speed is every 1 second you will walk 4 steps to the right, 2 steps to the bottom. Isn't it? That is definitely your speed, correct? But guys, do you think you can write 4I minus 2J for the speed answer? No lah, right? Then what they want you to find? I cannot tell you too many things. I cannot hint you too many. Wow, Mira is good. Sing Tong is good. No more. Right here. Look, they actually want you to find the velocity, okay? So, velocity, how to find, my dear? You know what kind of speed they want to find? You, my dear, you just imagine, let's say now you balik kampung, okay? You balik kampung using 5 hours, okay? So I ask you, what is your speed? What is the speed your dad using? You tell me 400 km. Can you tell me 400 km per hour? No, because you know that your dad, let's say your dad's speed is 80 km per hour. Because using 5 hours, so you 5 times 80, you tell me 400. But actually, it's never 400, my dear. When people ask you speed, people always asking average speed. No one asking you the total speed, okay, my dear? So if I want to find average speed, how do I find the average speed? So please remember, average speed is always like per hour, per minute, per second. Actually, for now, I already know per second is 4I minus 2J. So that is already the answer. But quite obvious, people want value. People don't want I and J. So normally, how to from I and J become value? That's why. Just now, those two people, they tell me, they actually want you to find the magnitude. Do you guys remember? Magnitude means changing the IJ become a value itself. So you guys should do magnitude. You guys is finding the magnitude for the velocity. So the X is 4, the Y is -2. Oh, you guys understand, right? After I explain, makes sense, right, my dear? So isn't it the answer 4.4721? So for those who want to write in cert form, also can. Both teacher accept, and the unit write meter per second. Oh, so the speed like that. Do you guys understand this first? The speed is this one. Cannot, they just want the value. I want to say, I got one student quite smart. He asked me this, which I think you all can understand. You know what that student asked me? Because that question asked speed, right? All of you guys learned before under mathematics. Speed, isn't it distance over time, correct? So he told me, teacher, isn't it 4 seconds? Yes, the T is 4. And then you want distance. So he told me, teacher, I already know this, the starting is 512. The ending is 21.4. So he used coordinate geometry distance formula to combine these two. So he found the distance. So he found the distance. He know the timing is 4. Using distance divided by 4, he also get 4.4721. So the answer is totally same. But I think the orange color one, you guys understand. But you guys understand that means my one answer also correct. Okay, my dear? So all of you guys okay? Undo this part. Why you guys so... Okay, can okay, thank you. Last. Okay, I mean seriously last, okay? B, they say when. When, obviously, is the timing lah. T, when will the ball be at the east side of the origin? Can anyone tell me, when I draw like that, what do we call the top part? Top. Very good, Rishi. North. What is J, my dear? The top part called north. Okay, I'll ask for direction. North. Bottom. Very good, Priya. South. Right side. Very good, Apana, east. Right side is east, okay? Left side only is west, okay? So now, can anyone tell me, they're asking you, when will your ball at the east side of the origin? What they try to tell you? What's the meaning of it? Wow, Jikang, not bad. Very good, Ayana. All of you look, this is origin. They're asking you, in which second only you will reach the east side of my origin? So east side of my origin, that means I must be on the purple line. And if you're on the purple line, that means you're definitely a x-intercept. Very good, Rishi. X-intercept, what characteristic are? Go away, Aishi. Very good, Sing Tong. Y equals 0. Guys, don't tell me, teacher, why they will be there. Okay, see, I think it's somewhere around here. Okay, why is it here, my dear? You see, if you need to be on the east side of your origin, I think it's on the x-axis. On the x-axis called x-intercept. X-intercept, isn't it y equals to 0? Correct? So this spot should be the end. Why is it the end? Because the end is never fixed on whatever I try to draw. This one I just simply draw one, okay? The end is just, wherever you stop after every single second, right? So you guys can see, this is 1V, 2V, 3V, 4V. If you go on 5, 6, 7, isn't it? If you go on, definitely on one particular second, you guys will reach this spot. So that means you need to find out when is the timing you guys will reach this spot, okay? So how do you guys do it? You're still finding N. So you're still finding ON. So ON is still ON plus TV. I do for you. ON is 5I plus 12J. Hey, the T should I put 4? The T should I put 4? Very good, Jali. No, because, why I put 4? The T, you want to find. So obviously the T you don't know. But you know the V. The V is 4I minus 2J. You just, sub those lah. So if I open bracket, I know this one is 4Ti minus 2Tj. I taught you guys a lot of time for vector that you guys should know the answer should only left one I and one J. So if they have more than one, you guys factorize. This I and this I pull out. I left 5 plus 4T. This J and this J I pull out. I left 12 minus 2T. So do you guys realize I already got ON? So I know that if I don't know the T, right, my ON should be this, okay? If I know this, then what you guys will do now? No. Very good, Sing Tong. You just compare. You know what? Compare, my dear. You don't tell me you sub. You don't even know your ON, okay? Don't tell me you sub this, that one is for 4 seconds, Now it's unknown second, okay, my dear? You know that you must be on the east side of your origin. East side of your origin, I already told you, is x-intercept. X-intercept, you guys already know the y is 0. So you don't know the x, but you know the y. You know the y, die must be 0. So isn't it this column is for the y? So that means I know my y now is 12 minus 2t. You say the y must be 0. That means my 12 minus 2t should equal to 0. Negative 2, move it over positive 2. Times 2, move it over, divide by 2. Do you guys realize? Oh, that means on the 6th second, I will actually reach x-intercept because on 6th second, my y will be 0. Do you guys all understand everything I say? Wow, never been so late. Really understand? Boleh? Can? Okay, good. So guys, I'm not seeing you next Friday. Next Friday is Chinese New Year holiday. I'm seeing you next Friday. Can? See you guys. Thank you so much. Bye-bye. Annyeong. Annyeong. Tata. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.